I was supposed to go to Ren Faire this weekend, but unfortunately I had to cancel my plans last minute. Now, I could mope around my house and feel sorry for myself, but I figured it would be more fun to show you guys what I was planning on wearing this weekend. But before we do that, let me give you guys a brief explanation as to why we had to cancel our plans last minute. However, for those of you who don't care and you just want to see the outfits, here's the timestamp to skip to. So obviously I wouldn't cancel Ren Faire plans unless it was a very good reason. Ren Faire is a very big deal for me, and that is my dog Poppy is sick. We took her to the vet on Tuesday and she has surgery scheduled for the following Tuesday. So technically we would be back in time, and we do have family members that were more than willing to take care of her while we were gone, to administer her medication, to monitor her condition. But I just, and when I say I mean my husband as well, we just weren't comfortable with leaving her. She's very attached to me. She gets very stressed out every time I leave, and I've been leaving a lot lately for my various projects, and I didn't want to do that to her because I know just me being here is a comfort for her. And also I didn't want to put that stress on our family as well, because they also work, so they'd probably be stressing out wondering how she's doing while they're at work, even though she's probably sleeping the whole time. It's just one of those things where we had to make the hard call, and this was an unforeseen circumstance. We didn't realize that this was going to happen, but unfortunately it is what it is. Now, that being said, I do want to show you guys what I was planning on wearing, and I still might wear these outfits for the Colorado Renaissance Festival, which is happening this summer. But in the meantime, let's have some fun. Let's play some dress up. Let me show you guys what I was planning on packing. This is the base for outfit number 1, or perhaps 2. I didn't quite decide on which outfit I was going to wear what day, but this dress is from Carmen Nepal Crafts. It's a hanky hem layered dress with some celestial details, which of course the plan is to style it with the hat that I normally wear with my celestial wizard outfit. However, we do need to tie the purple and the blue together, so the plan is to accessorize with some blues, because on its own this dress is pretty cute. This wouldn't be Ren Faire if I wasn't going all out. So first thing I'm going to add is this super duper cheap corset top. Yes, this is a leftover from my project that I did last time. I bought it in 2 sizes and then I just forgot to return the one that didn't quite fit me as much as I liked. And yes, I can still return it, but I got an idea to use it for this, so that's what I'm gonna do. I know someone's gonna get mad that I'm covering up the bodice of this dress, but it's my outfit, so if this pisses you off, you can kick rocks. And like I said, we're trying to bring the blues in, so it's kind of necessary. Next, if this was Ren Faire, I would need all of the bags, so I gotta put on a belt, and somewhere is my tankard strap in my tankard, but when I unpacked, I don't know where I put it, so I'm gonna be lazy and not add it. But I do use like a little rubber band to keep the tail down, because that does bug me. And honestly, I wish I had a blue one of these, but I also have this guy. Don't know how I would attach it and make it secure. I was thinking I was just gonna like loop this on, but I'm not gonna put anything super duper important in here in case it comes loose and falls off. But this was kind of the idea that I was going for. I do need to add some like belt attachments or something, or you know, something like this, little loop-de-loos, so that I can wear it on my belt a little bit more securely, but that's future me's problem. Now, when it comes to carrying all my gear, I did have an idea. And that is, I have the matching purse to that little pouchy pouch, and I could tighten this up all the way, like put this on, tighten it up all the way, and it totally would just sit on my bum and could be a little fanny pack. But not gonna do that right now, because why? I got nowhere to go. Now, to bring in a little bit more blue, but like in the teal family, I do have this scrap piece of fabric that I use as a sash for my original wizardy outfit. Add this right here. And this is a thing that needs a lot of fiddling to make it work. Now, I do need my chain belt, which I did not bring in this room because I'm an idiot, but let me go get it. Here she is. Jingle, jingle, jingle.
Jingle, jingle, it's okay, look at the shiny.
This is my little trinket belt that I got off of eBay. It has lots of little trinkets on it. Namely, we've got some stars, we've got some moons. So it's kind of perfect for this whole celestial vibe. So let me just figure out how I did it before when I was trying on my outfits. Hold please while I fiddle. Okay, I think I got it to where I like it. So now we can add more accessories. Firstly, I made this choker for my Tiefling outfit for the fantasy photo retreat that I went to. And really, it's just a piece of velvet cord with a broken earring hot glued to it. So nothing special. And then, ooh, just try not to choke yourself. For earrings, I have these little sun danglies that one of you guys sent to me. And then to kind of do a layered necklace situation, I have this gold chain in which I added this mushroom trinket that I got from Ren Fair last year from one of you guys. And it's purple, so it's perfect. Oh, there we go. So you might be noticing one thing that is very different for me, and that is I am sleeveless. I'm trying to get better about showing my arms because that has been a huge insecurity of mine, and I know it's a personal problem. So I was trying to get out of my comfort zone and wear something sleeveless. It's also Texas. That's where the Ren Fair was going to be. And Texas is known for being super duper hot. So I wanted to be prepared for the hot weather. In the event that it was not hot, I was going to be prepared. And I packed another Carmen Nepal Crafts piece, and that is the original wrap top from my Celestial Wizard outfit. I wasn't quite sure how I was going to wear this, to be honest, because I didn't like the idea of wrapping this on top and then it looks kind of weird underneath. Honestly, I need to invest in one of their dusters. I don't know if it comes in purple though. That might be why I have not. There is a possibility that I could like tie it up in the back and make it like a bolero, but that might look weird. Not sure. I kind of threw it in my suitcase to be a future Scotty problem, but now it doesn't have to be a problem for either Scotty because I'm not going. I mean, maybe it looks okay if it just dangles. I don't know. I wish they had these in blue or even just like a teal would be nice. But let me show you what it looks like with the hat. Also, I forgot to put on my boots. We're gonna rectify that in a moment. But here's the whole vision. Come to life, sans boots. Honestly, I really like it and I'm getting a little bit more confident with showing my arms. My Tiefling outfit was also sleeveless and this is kind of reminiscent of that because it's using the same corset top. So I don't know, I really like this. I feel really confident in it. Sad I didn't get to wear it this weekend, but it is what it is. Pupper's health comes first. And now you guys get to see it. Oh, and lastly, these are the boots I was gonna wear with them. I wear these boots with all my Ren Fair outfits. Even if it doesn't quite go, they are super comfortable. They're by Vince Camuto. They were thrifted, but I did get them cobbled. I fixed the heel. Pro tip, find really nice leather boots or shoes and just get them fixed instead of throwing them out when they wear out. I'm gonna do the whole influencer thing, or just frame myself better so I can show the whole outfit. Nah. And the base of the next outfit is this Selkie Unicorn Defends Himself day dress. I paid for this dress with my own doll hairs. No, I do not have a discount code. Now, obviously, this is pretty cute on its own for just daytime picnic usage, but for Ren Fair, we gotta step it up. See, I hadn't even finished unpacking yet. First things first, we need more skirts. This one is just short enough to put over the top. I will be hiking it up though, so you will see more of the print of the dress. Don't you worry. But before we do that, we gotta corset it up. I know one person's gonna get mad at me and say, that's a bodice, not a corset. Kim, there are people that are dying. This one is from French Meadows. I believe it is their 18th century stays. The downside to poofy sleeves. Okay, now that we're all laced up, this is where the fun happens. We do a little tuck tuck, a little hike hike, and we accessorize. So first, we're gonna do this. And don't worry, we're adding a belt, so it's gonna be a little bit more secure as it falls. And why am I not using a skirt hike? Well, I'd love to tell you, but I won't. Just making sure it's just symmetrical enough, but not too symmetrical to where it looks stupid. Okay, now this is where you're gonna figure out why I'm wearing brown boots with semi-black outfit, besides the fact that I was trying to save on space in my luggage. My brown belt, which this is totally because I was trying to save space in my luggage, but I'm also a rule breaker? I'm a rule breaker, and I will mix brown and black together. Somewhere around here is my green belt bag, because I was gonna bring 2 belt bags with me. Where are you? Well, green belt bag sprouted legs and walked away, so we're gonna go with brown. See, it doesn't look that bad, right? Right? I feel like green though, belt bag, would look better because it would help tie in the green of the outfit, but I'm not gonna complain. The other repeat would have been my jingle jangle belt. Okay, here we go. Nice, nice. For accessories, let's see what I brought. I've got this Regal Rose pendant, which I was planning on switching out with the mushroom necklace somewhere around here. Most of it's just Regal Rose because they send me a lot of free stuff and it's really nice quality. I get use out of it. They are not sponsoring me to say this. However, there is financial incentive because I will be linking these pieces down below. And every time you guys buy one of them and use my code, I do get a kickback. But please know, I genuinely like their jewelry and it's in my regular rotation. I have very sensitive skin, so it's very rare and a very happy occasion when I find jewelry that doesn't break me out. And this one likes to twist in a weird way, so hold please while I get it to dangle right. There we go. And now I'll switch this out. Yeah, that looks nice. And then for earrings, also Regal Rose. Oh my gosh, it's just like a full stack of Regal Rose. Again, I don't have a lot of nice jewelry, so I'm super grateful. Ta-da! So this has a little bit of red in it, and there's some red in the dress, in the details. I feel like it's cohesive. Now, that's not it, my friends. I have a few more pieces to add. Where did I do with it? But these are the ears I'm putting on. They are from Madhouse Effects, who unfortunately no longer ships to North America, which is very sad. So if I ever lose these, I will cry. But now, do I need elf ears? No, because my ears are already shaped like elf ears. Problem is, they're teeny tiny and they don't peek through my hair. So these are basically like an extension. I used to use the ones from Amazon, but as soon as I got these, hell yeah, I'm gonna use the more realistic ones. Damn, I cannot get these on. Hold please. There we go. Now, to keep these from flying off my teeny tiny little ears, I would have used eyelash glue to keep them down. Some people use Pros-Aid or Spirit Gum. I just need like a little bit of tackiness to keep them down, and that's about it. I'm not going for a professional application because my hair is going to cover the seams. Now, that's not all, folks. There is one last detail. Now, I brought two options for this. In this corner, we have these cutie little antlers. Now, these ones are a little bit, I need to glue them down, so I probably wouldn't have worn these on the day, but I would have wanted to because they have cute little mushrooms on it. And again, it's got like a pop of red, which I feel like goes with the outfit. Seeing as these are in a bad way and I need to glue them down better, I probably would have gone with these, which they're blue, but this is like a teal green. And this is where my microphone died and I did not realize it. The TLDR is that I'm basically explaining how there's blue tones in the dress via the teals that are intermixed with the green. So I felt like it still looked pretty good. So the colors are still somewhat in the same family. The first set of horns that had the mushrooms are from a shop called Labottegadipan. They also have a lot of really cool mushroom pins. And then this is where I'm double checking the name of the shop where my tiefling horns are from, and it is Shadowfall Workshop. But fear not, you do not have to remember that and try to Google it yourself. I will be linking both down below, along with the many other non-thrifted items that I have featured in this video. All affiliate links will be clearly disclosed down below, so if that's something you don't want to participate in, I completely understand. But with all that being said, here is the outfit in all its glory. I really like this one. It was pretty cute, and even though I didn't get to wear it this weekend, I do plan on wearing it in the future, perhaps at the Colorado Renaissance Festival. But in the meantime, I thought you guys might enjoy watching the process of me putting together the outfits, to perhaps give you guys some insight into the thought process that goes behind putting them together, and perhaps give you some inspiration if you are needing some. In the future, if you guys want a video dedicated to what I pack for Ren Fair, let me know. Whether that's a day trip to a local fair or an overnight stay in an out-of-state or out-of-town fair, that might be something that I think some of you guys would be interested in, especially if you're new to going to Renaissance Fair and you want to know like what things are handy. And then maybe it'll be a good insight for people that are interested in vlogging for Ren Fair, because I have a very specific system for packing both day trip and also overnight trip for Ren Fair, since I also have the side of it that I'm vlogging. So what I pack might be a little bit different because I have my camera gear, all the batteries, lenses, all of that stuff, and maybe it'll give you guys an inside scoop of what kind of gear I use. So if you're curious about that, let me know. If you guys want to keep up to date with me and what I'm up to, definitely follow me on Instagram, because I'm a little bit more regular on posting to my stories and just like letting y'all know what I'm up to. I'm also going to try to be a little bit more consistent with updating my patrons and my channel members as well. I just got through filming a yap session where I go a little bit more into detail of what's going on with Poppy. So if you're curious about that, I'll have the links to either channel memberships or Patreon memberships down below, but don't feel pressured to pay me. Also, big shout out and thank you to my channel members and my patrons. Thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate you, but I also appreciate you if you watched this whole video, if you hit the like button, if you left a comment, and also if you left get well soon wishes for Poppy. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in the next one, and bye-bye.